Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Cole Hickman, for a brand new type of video. Sorry, I have a really bad cough, and I'm losing my voice a little bit. And today is the day before Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to you guys all. I might even be posting a video on how to do something, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys about. I'm starting to make a series of videos on how to do things, because one of my good friends, Dakota, said that if I wanted to get more subscribers and more people to watch my videos is to make short little updates on what's going on, like how he, every time he finds something out or learns something, like a magic trick or how to do something, he posts a short little video on it. So go check him out, watch one of his videos, and that's where I got this idea from. So what I'm going to be teaching you how to do is to make an anamorphic hole illusion. Now what this is it's a drawing that looks like it's a hole going into the ground, but then you turn the paper around and then it looks like a pyramid. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it. Let me just turn on this light. So, should be able to see this better. Grab a pencil. That's actually sharp. Give me a second. Okay, got it. So basically what you do is you only need a pencil and a ruler. So, what you do for the first part is, you should be able to see most of the paper, and you only want to draw a small hole at first, so about 3 inches. So right up here, and then draw 3 inches down. So you should get a line like that. Then this time, you want to take it like this, but you don't want to go 3 inches across. You want to go 3.5 inches across. So it's more of a rectangular shape. And I suggest drawing lightly if this is your first time doing it, but it's not my first time doing it. I've practiced a few times, so that way if you guys mess up, then you can just erase your mistake and then fix it. So another 3 inch, and then another 4 inch. Okay. Actually, did I see 3.5 or 4? 4 inch, okay. So now that you have this, you want to take it, and this is how you get the depth of the hole. You want to take it and you want to go about to right there. So 5 bars in. So I don't know. Okay, let's see. You want to go 5 of those little bars from the big one in. So you should end up on this one when you finish drawing the hole. Okay, then you want to basically do that for all of them. Again, 5 of those bars in. Do that right there. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm only using a normal camera app, so I can't really do anything. to speed it up so I can move on. So this might take a little bit. So now that you have all that, it should look something like that. Then, basically, you just take your ruler, and then you just line up these and go all the way down to it. It doesn't matter what length it is right now, as long as it's basically connecting the dots. Basically. So it should look like a picture frame now. So you can just stop there and have a picture frame thing like this. Or you can move on to make the hole even more in depth. Let's see. Okay, so for this one, I believe that it says to go 1 centimeter in. So go 1 centimeter in from the corner. Again. I don't know if you can see this or not because I'm not paying attention to my camera. Let me move this over again. There. Okay. And then, like I said, 1 centimeter in. And guys, if you don't have a ruler, but you have like an iPad or something, like an iPad or a phone, there is an app that you can download that simulates a ruler. It works better for an iPad because iPads are longer. But basically, you take a picture of it, and then it shows you its measurement in either centimeters or inches. You can also change it to meters, but I don't usually do that. Alright, again, with the connect the dots right here, you always want to be able to do this. Sorry for not having as much commentating as usual, but usually when I'm drawing I stay super focused. So I'm just going to do this. So guys, don't get really mad if I'm like not talking for most of the time. And if you look at that, it looks like it's starting to go in, right? And if it doesn't, then this is where this part comes in. This is shading it. So what you do is you lightly shade this, basically. And then it starts to get darker over here. So just shade it in a little more. So basically what it's going to look like is that it's going to look like the sun is over here. So basically that's what you want to do. Now I've seen other people do the same thing, except for they did it in time lapse and they didn't basically give you or tell you how to do it. They just show you that they drew it and they basically brag. But that's not what I want to do. I want to show you guys and teach you guys a new talent. So that's shading in that part. This side you basically do the same thing as the first side. Lightly shade it, a little bit darker. Not very much darker, but a little bit darker. And then this side, you want to shade it like really, really light. Because that, like this side can be a little darker, just not too much darker. So basically, to get different colors of shades with a basic number 2 pencil is to take it and color in that spot a little bit longer to get a different shading tone. So if you want really light, go really fast and don't press down that hard. And you get a really light tone or shade. So yeah, that's the outside. You basically do the same thing for the inside, but make it a tiny bit darker. Not very much darker at all though. So like this. Basically the same thing, but then you make it darker. Not too much darker. And guys, if you shade this in and then you can't see the outlines, then just make the outlines a little darker. So yeah. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit faster because my iPad is at 10%. Light shade. Gets darker over here. And then gets lighter. And make sure that the sides are always darker than the other parts are. And then you do the same thing over here. Darker. And make sure that this side is still darker than the other side and the top. And then you want to go back and make this top part right here just another tone. That way it looks like the sun is shining on it from over here. And then basically the middle part, you just want that to be the exact same tone for all of it, basically. So it doesn't really matter. Sorry this is taking so long, but great art takes work. And I know it's not perfect because the outsides are still, well, baddish. But you just do that exact same thing, except for in that specific area, like that. And make sure that's all going one way, otherwise it doesn't look right. And then this is basically it. This isn't the best version, but it does look pretty good. Now, if I were to practice this more, it could look better. But, hey, this is really actually good. I will post another video tonight, probably in a few minutes, because my iPad has to charge a little bit, so I can record another video. But this is a pretty cool anamorphic illusion. And if it doesn't look good enough, then just give it another tone of shade. I'm going to do this one quicker. There we go. And then, now that looks better. And it actually, if I turn this light off, then it looks better. So yeah. Anamorphic hole illusion. I don't know if you can see that, but to me it looks like this part's going in from this side,